Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from AntonDaniels.
I feel that a lot of black women have been, well, I guess women in general, but because I am a black woman, I'm going to speak about it. I think a lot of black women have been given a disservice regarding hygiene by their mothers, family members, whoever.
And, I'm here to say now, we don't care. Like, if men had this exact excuse, oh, my father didn't teach me how to be masculine, my father didn't teach me how to wash my penis or my ass, I'm just like that. I was disserviced as a man that I didn't learn these things. Nobody cares. You're an adult now. Learn how to take care of yourself. There's the internet. There's all of this information out there to be able to take care of your personal hygiene, but you don't do it because you weren't taught it. You didn't think it mattered to you.
There's a lot of women walking around here with odor, really bad odor. I did a video about it before, but I took it down. I've been in many public places, and just to go take a tinkle, meaning just to go pee, urinate, you shouldn't have a foul odor of fish. You shouldn't.
Oh.
I'm not saying you're supposed to smell like roses down there. You shouldn't be smelling like fish. There's a lot of women smelling like fish lately, and I don't know what is going on. I've seen some videos where women are talking about what's the men that you deal with, they're sleeping around and this and that, whatever. You shouldn't smell like fish. There should not be a fishy odor from you just urinating. I think a lot of women don't really know necessarily how to clean themselves down there. I've heard stories of women not even being taught by their own mothers how to clean themselves, or their mother just feeling a certain type of way. Well, look, I don't know how to clean myself, so I'm not going to teach her how to clean herself. Or they do know how to clean themselves, but maybe they don't want to teach their daughter how to, which is crazy to me. And women talking about they having to go to,
again, just because you weren't taught how to live in society or be in society doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want in society, right? Like, you still have to learn what needs to be learned and do what needs to be done. So if you didn't have the skills, guess what? You better go learn them.
The doctor and get antibiotics and this and that, whatever. If you are a woman that is sexually active, after engaging in sexual activity, you are supposed to clean yourself. You are supposed to urinate. You're supposed to hop in the shower. You're supposed to use some type of soap. Me personally, I use antibacterial soap, which is Dial soap, either the white one or the yellow one. And I clean myself afterwards. And I also use an empty Summer's Eve douche bottle, and I put some water in there and some vinegar.
I do remember there was an anti-douching campaign telling women to stop douching because it was ruining something for women or something like that. I remember that happening in the 90s or 2000, early 2000s.
Some apple cider vinegar and rinse myself out. And if you want to overdo it and go to the extreme, you're more than welcome to take an empty Tampax or tampon and put boric acid pill in there and put it up there and release it, and you should be good to go. You should not be smelling like fish. There's a lot of women that think after engaging in sexual activities that you just lay there and you go to sleep or whatever. No, since you are the vessel, you need to go in there and remove everything out and clean yourself. Whether you have protected or unprotected sex, you need to do that. You can't just be laying around. I just got to give that information out because I think some women just don't know that.
I mean, shout outs to you for giving out this information, but shame on the women for not knowing some of this stuff.
There is so many women that I've talked to that have said that the women's bathroom is diabolical. It's absolutely atrocious and it's diabolical. I have went past a women's restroom before and seen women coming out like, oh my God, it's crazy in there. I've talked to women that said that they've went into restrooms and some woman is in there tearing it out the frame. And they not even saying that it's just based off of, doing a number two or anything like that.
Because it's number two for the guys, it's a number two for sure. And you're just hearing exploding in the bathroom. You're like, oh, someone's having a good time.
They're saying that them pulling their pants down is crazy. And I don't even know how dudes are dealing with that type of thing, because if it's happening in the bathroom, then it's happening.
Men are desperate and thirsty. They'll just
in your household and in your bathroom. And there's no way that you're going to try to convince me that you can't smell yourself. And
well, that's the thing, Anton. I don't think they can. Once the smell has lingered for long enough, it becomes a part of them. So when that smell does come back up, they can't really smell it, or it's not so detectable to them. Just like people that smoke a lot of cannabis, like they probably smell like cannabis, but to them, they probably don't smell all that cannabis that's reeking off of them, but they smell like cannabis.
You know, some people are saying that it's their diets. That probably
Possible.
contributes. Some people are saying it's because of the people that they sleeping with and how they getting down.
Possible.
Probably. Some people are saying it's because it's that combined with STDs.
Possible.
Maybe. Probably. But I cannot, in no way, shape, or form, fathom the idea of waking up and going to sleep, going to the restroom, going into the bathroom. And I've even heard of some women say that sometimes they don't even take a shower throughout the day. How can you not
I dated a woman that only showered every other day. It was awkward.
clean out a hole that you have inside of yourself? How can you not make sure that you're smelling good and you are the feminine being out here? I've even seen videos where women are starting to say that they don't want to live with a man because they want to be atrocious by themselves.
I covered that story. I covered that video. Anton.
Tell me and let me know in the chat if you've heard such a thing, because I've definitely heard women.
They say that I would rather be dirty and musky on my own or something like that, or without a man.
To say this type of stuff. They are saying that they'd rather not live with a man so that they don't have to do the things that they would have to do to be presentable to the world, or be presentable to the person that they would be laying next to. They would just be out here tearing it out the frame. And that just sounds diabolical to me.
And you should bathe yourself.
Again, they always call us the dirty ones, and we don't clean ourselves, and women are just so cleanly and, nice. That's what we always imagine as men. We always just thought women are just so much cleaner than us. We never even imagined them pooping or anything. But no, they're somewhat actually more disgusting than a lot of us men.
I feel women should bathe themselves. I take 2 showers a day. That might be, for some people, overdoing it. I used to even do more than that when I was actually active in the gym.
I do one.
How is that overdoing it by taking 2 showers a day? One in the daytime and one in the nighttime.
Makes sense.
Yeah, hygiene is
You don't take a shower before y'all get into bed?
important. And there's a lot of women that just don't care about hygiene. And it's really sad to me, especially the religious ones, because you say cleanliness is next to godliness, right?
Correct.
Well, you're committing a sin. You're committing a sin.
This is crazy.
I'm out.
Hello, and I want to just do this video to let y'all know, women, you guys are smelling more like fish every day. I don't know.
Damn, this girl just straight up chose violence.
I know what it is. It's the fact that you guys keep letting men come inside of you. You guys keep having sex with.
Yo, having this conversation in the kids' playground and the background is crazy.
Diabolical.
Unprotected,
She must have just went to the,
right? Yes, and
bathroom.
then not only that, you guys keep having sex with these uncircumcised men, unprotected, and y'all stink.
Hey, what's wrong with us being uncircumcised? How did I just get flack for this?
That's it. If
What?
you got sick,
I just caught a stray.
She need a bra
Something
too.
fall. You guys smell strong. I'm talking about, ooh, you could have just came out the shower. You still stink. I sat next to a lady on a motherfucking airplane. She had a boyfriend or whatever. That when I say that bitch stunk so bad, I leaned over. I said, you smell like you've been having sex a lot.
Yo, that's wild.
Someone's diabolical.
That's wild to say that to somebody.
Right.
I don't want to smell that.
You smell like sex.
Y'all have to start being shamed. Every time I smell somebody with fish, I'm gonna say, you've been having sex? Oh, you smell like sex. I'm gonna start shaming y'all because y'all don't know to go get y'all's pussies cleaned out. Oh, we are too old to not understand that men carry bacteria in their pee-pees, right?
No, you're not gonna sell me on that idea. This is a you
How did it all of a sudden become our fault?
problem. This is a y'all problem, not a us problem. And it may be a y'all problem for who it is that y'all choosing to be with, but I'm not going for it, bro.
Sperm.
I don't know. Most men have dirty penises, but I'm gonna assume no.
It has nothing but
Just an
bacteria.
assumption.
When you allow a man to release in you, you are allowing his bacteria to overpower your bacteria, and that's what's causing you guys to stink. In order to solve that, you guys need to be, I know a lot of people are against boric acid, but if you guys cannot
even know
stop
what that
letting men
is.
come inside of you, at least be able to combat the bacteria that's growing by using boric acid to kill the bacteria. Because you guys are walking around stink, okay? I'm sick of it. You can't even do a little twerk after you walk around the perimeter because you stink so bad. The soon your little wetness from inside you hit your keloid, hit your panties, you stink because your pH stinks so bad. Get it fucking together, okay?
I mean, Lord Destro has been talking about these pH balanced women for a long time now.
I'm sick of it. Give you guys some sexual health because a lot of you women y'all lack sexual health. Y'all wanna go have sex, but y'all don't understand sexual health. When you guys are allowing men to come inside of you, even if they don't come inside of you, y'all allowing men to put their bacteria, their juice inside of your
I admit the juices.
Juice is called an overgrowth of bacteria. That's why you guys smell like that. That's why that little drop, when that little hit your panties and it's flamed up, you don't know what to do, you smell so bad. It's overgrowth of bacteria, okay? If you guys are gonna be nasty like that and let men come on inside of you, you guys need to be using boric acid to kill.
All right, I get it. You know what I'm saying? This conversation is a little wild, but I know that it needs to happen. And understand, white women, that you guys are not absolved from it. I've heard it to you, yes.
And Asian women are also not absolved from this.
I do have some snow bunnies in my circle that
Hispanic women.
That has given me some insight on what happens inside of restrooms. It is not limited to any one demographic.
Nope.
Everybody needs to be very, very, very clean in how they walk around. And whatever you got to do based off of your lifestyle is going to affect how it is that you walk around and affect everybody else. Now, if you want to be trifling by yourself, cool. You have the right to do that. But when you walking around other people and you go into public restrooms and stuff, that should not be something that other people got to suffer from. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be a lot more careful with how y'all moving, who you sleep with, how you getting down and how you getting around, because it's
I mean, I'm going to go another step further and even not even talking about like body odor. I'm talking about like that foul, stale water odor. I smell that all the time. I go to Disneyland quite often, and in line, that is probably the #1 smell that you smell almost in every line. Is someone that wore clothes that they washed, that they kept in the washer for too long, started smelling, and then they dried it, and that smell just lingers in there. And now their whole body smells of that. Like now that becomes their odor. That's also a problem. People need to wash up. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I don't understand why we lost the plot on that one.
Trifling. It is absolutely trifling.
Do I have to tell you guys to wash your penis and wash your ass? Because I've said it before, but it's just like beyond me sometimes that people have to be reminded of just basic hygiene, you know? Yeah, wash your ass. Put some soap in there. Give it a good rub-a-dub. Same thing with your penis. Same thing with the rest of your body, people. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.